Falling in love is like being on drugs. That feeling of euphoria you get when you fall in love is the same feeling that substance users experience, according to one study published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine. Both actions trigger the release of happy hormones like dopamine, oxytocin, and adrenaline, giving you a natural high that you hopefully never come down from. Hugging your partner is an instant stress reliever. Feeling stressed? Hug it out with the person you love. One study conducted by psychiatrists at the University of North Carolina found that when couples embraced, they had increased levels of oxytocin, the hormone responsible for lower stress levels and mood boosts. A happy heart is a healthy heart. Being in a loving relationship impacts your life for the better both emotionally and physically. According to one meta-analysis of more than 3.5 million people nationwide, married individuals up to the age of 50 were 12% less likely to experience vascular diseases compared to their divorced or single counterparts. And for more cardiovascular tips, check out This is the best thing you can do for your heart health right now. Animals commit to monogamous relationships, too. Humans aren't the only species in the animal kingdom that practice monogamous relationships. Out in the wild, beavers, otters, couples' heartbeats synchronize. 5. When you and your spouse gaze into one another's eyes, what's happening behind the scenes is that your heart love is chemically addictive. Romantic love is a very powerfully wonderful addiction when things are going well, said Helen E. Fisher, a biological anthropologist at Rutgers University, in a 2006 TED Talk. That's because those hormones that your brain releases when you're in love are intensely euphoric, so much so that they can make you addicted to love, and the person you're in love with. For advice on finding someone who makes you feel this way. Being in love is the #1 reason why people wed. According to a 2013 survey from the Pew Research Center, about 9 in 10 of all Americans cited love as an important reason to get married, compared to just 28% of people who said that financial stability was an important factor in whether a couple should wed. Remarriage is becoming more popular. Now more than ever, divorced individuals are finding love and happiness with new partners and remarriages. In 2013, 23% of married people had been divorced at least once before, compared to a much lower 13% in 1960. Cuddling is good for you. There's a reason that you love those sacred snuggle sessions so much. Every time you and your partner cuddle, it triggers the release of happiness hormone oxytocin to increase your mood and well-being. This phenomenon is so well documented, in fact, that oxytocin is often referred to as the cuddling hormone, or the love hormone. Being in a relationship positively shapes your personality. Even the most pessimistic people can change for the better with a little bit of love in their life, at least according to the findings of one study published in the Journal of Personality. After following 245 young couples for 9 months, the scientists behind the study found that being in a relationship indirect men fall in love faster than women. Though women are often perceived as more emotional than their male counterparts, one study published in the Journal of Social Psychology found that it's actually men who tend to fall in love and say "I love you" quicker. Though they don't know for sure why this is, the researchers theorize that this is perhaps because females are more wary of getting their hearts broken. Honesty makes for a lasting relationship. When it comes to love and relationships, honesty really is the best policy. One study published in the journal Personal Relationships found that the more honest couples are with one another about how their relationship is going, the more likely they are to last long-term. It lowers your blood pressure. Having high blood pressure, otherwise known as hypertension, has been linked to everything from heart disease to stroke. Luckily, being in love cuts headache frequency in half. If you suffer from chronic headaches and can't find anything to ease the pain, then love might just be the secret solution you've been waiting for. When researchers at the Stanford University School of Medicine gave subjects with chronic headaches a nasal spray with a dose of oxytocin